Okay, now we're ready to go inside of the boat, and Ilya gonna give us a tour of the boat. So that's just gonna show the stairs. I will have to climb down those stairs. Okay, Ilya, tell us what you have inside of the boat.
Inside of the boat.
Okay, so you
Here's
have
the galley.
Okay.
With tons of storage, sink, diesel stove and heater made by Wallace. More storage down below.
Can you open one of the storages so we will see how it works? Okay, so that's quite convenient, so it doesn't open by itself.
No, it wouldn't. All right, garbage chute, straight
Perfect.
to the sea.
Straight to the yeah,
Just
he's
kidding.
joking. Yeah, it's
Just
a joke. Okay,
All right.
and then I see the silver tube right there. That's exhaust from the diesel heater.
Probably heater stuff, yeah.
All right. Okay. So what do you have on the right?
Captain's seat, the dining table, the iPad.
Right. And actually, it looks like it's a foldable dining table, right?
Yeah, it does fold.
All right. No, you don't have to do it. So yeah. So
and it will drop down. You can sleep on it, so you can. I mean, one person would sleep comfortably in here.
okay.
7-foot long berth. More storage down below there. More storage over here. Lots of mess. Okay.
I see you have another seat right there in front of the captain, and I see beautiful round mirror right there. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You have some devices up there. What are those?
Well, the compass, the clinometer, the temperature and humidity gauge, the clock that the battery is dead, and barometer.
Okay.
So, and it shows that it's really super sunny.
Okay.
It's going to be there forever, like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. This is the daggerboard trunk. We have the keel of the boat is retractable, so it goes all the way up. So here, or goes down about 5.5 feet.
And yeah, and I see you have quite a bit of windows. You have 4 windows on this side, and you have 4 windows on the other side. So
Yeah, lots of light.
lots of light, lots of light. All right, so I think I'm gonna go down and maybe gonna talk to us a little bit more about the electronics what you have on this wall. Okay, I see you have quite a bit of electronics on this wall. Walk us through that. What is it?
Well, this is the solar charge controller. This is a device that shows how much consumption or how much electricity goes in or out. It shows the meters, ampere hours, voltage, percent of the battery, which is incorrect right now. It's actually almost 100%. The voltage 13.47 and so on. Right here I have a VHF radio with AIS receiver, so I can actually see the ships on my chart plotter. With the microphone right here, and I have also a remote microphone in the cockpit, and a handheld VHF radio as well as a backup. There are some USB ports, sorry for the mess, USB ports, actually 6 USB ports and some other switches, and this thing that doesn't work and this thing that doesn't work.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of retrofit on this boat, because let's say this boat originally doesn't have this wooden board.
No,
with
it
all
had
the
nothing, it
electronics.
was all empty shell.
And then you install the beautiful lights, LED lights. There's quite a bit of light here. This is also LED light, which is pretty bright, very convenient during the night. And then also, so talk us about the batteries. What do you have in terms of batteries on your
I have
boat?
2 batteries. I have a 120 ampere hour lithium ferrum phosphate. That's a lithium battery that doesn't explode. And I have a just regular starting battery that is just regular, like in a car one.
Lead acid?
For starting the, yeah, it's just lead.
And to be honest, like we never were able to deplete the lithium battery. It was always staying fully charged. So how do you charge your lithium battery?
So lithium battery gets charged through the solar charge controller right here.
And you have a solar panel right
Solar
there.
panel in the back there.
All right.
Yeah, it's hard to see. And I have a DC to DC charger that controls the charge that goes from the motor.
All right. So it's two kind of ways how you can charge your battery,
Right.
which kind of helped us to be fully charged all the time.
Right.
All right. So okay. Okay, I think we're going to be ready to talk about the upper part of the boat. Okay, now we're ready to talk about the bow of the boat. So Ilya is sitting there and he's going to talk to us about what else he has. And I just want to show the kilo daggerboard, which is hiding within this column. So that's like 5 or 6 feet tall, so it goes all the way through the boat and comes out on the bottom, and it has a weight on it, so we cannot see it, but it's hiding behind this column.
Inside of this, it's essentially tube,
Mhm.
but it's in the shape of a foil.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, talk us what you have here. It looks like a restaurant. Talk about
It's called
what.
head because the front of the ship used to be called head of the ship because there was a figure in front of the bow of the ship. So the head was always up in the front, at the very front of the ship. So since then it started calling, I'm talking about the tall ships. Since then it's called head. So this is the head, and it's a composting air head. You poop in one vessel and you pee in another one, and then you empty. So
And I see you
it
have
doesn't
some,
smell.
yeah, and I see you have some tubes going out of there.
Yeah. So this come over here. So this is the vent from the toilet that goes outside. There's a little computer fan that just pumps the air, and this is the tube that fills in the water tank that is under the VBRs. So I have a 6-gallon water tank over there, and that's just a vent tube. So when the water fills in, the air escapes through this tube.
So you have water going there, or it just?
Yeah, water goes through here. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and then I can pump it into the galley to wash hands or drink.
And it looks like you have a window right there at the top.
Yeah, I have windows. I have a solar vent right here.
Okay. Okay. So it's venting it out every time you have a sun outside. Every time it has enough power. And you have another window right there, which gives a lot of light, especially during the day. And
Right.
we see the masts through the window. All right. Okay. And what do you have on the other side?
This is just a closet.
Okay.
Little storage unit for the cloth.
Okay, and it
Right,
looks
right.
like you. Okay, now we are ready to look at the last portion of the back of the boat. So Ilya gonna talk us about what he has there.
Okay, so we have a cockpit in the back where all the driving of the boat happens. And under the cockpit, I have a queen-size berth that is good for 2 people.
Hard
It's a
to
bit
believe.
claustrophobic there, but it's not bad. And
Okay.
Okay, don't break my iPad right here. So I have this wooden ladder that I built, and it's foldable, so I can get it out of the way.
Okay.
Secure it right here so it doesn't fall on anybody's head. And there it is.
All right, dive in there so we'll be able to see. Okay. Oh, you have a window right there. Perfect.
And I have a window right here. I got the air.
All right.
I
Okay.
have shelves. I have more shelves of my snorkeling gear and stuff right there. The autopilot computer is behind there.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the tour of the. And it's called aft of the boat, right?
It's called aft.
All right. Okay. Ilya and we just finished our trip on his sailboat around San Juan Islands in the Northern Pacific in Washington State. So here's his sailboat. We're in the Friday Harbor Marina on San Juan Island, and he's going to give us a tour and short explanation what his boat is. So I believe it's MacGregor 26, which means that it's 26 feet long. All right, okay, Ilya, tell us about your boat.
Okay, so it's a MacGregor 26M. It's quite a bit different to X, but it's about the same size and width. So right here we have a bow of the boat. We have a foresail or foresail, that's called jib. I have a bowsprit right here for the spinnaker. That is 7.5 feet long. Really nice heavy anchor called Vulcan. I really like it. It's a really solid anchor, and it grabs the bottom very well. All right, let's move forward. So the hatch, the additional stuff in here, additional little window. It didn't come originally with the boat, so there's not much actually left of the original boat. So this is the mast with the mainsail. Solar vent that you can see from the bottom in the head. The head is right under this window. This is the whisker pole right here.
So you have two sails on the boat, so right? So this one is called?
3 sails.
3 sails, okay, so
this is the mainsail, or mainsail, foresail.
Foresail.
And I have another big bag spinnaker that looks like a chute.
Okay, which is not attached right now. So this one, so the one which is attached, it's like, I think you called it a jib,
yeah, it's jib.
which is rolled around this mast.
Around the filler, so it actually rolls around.
All right.
So you can unroll it and roll it in very quickly. It takes less than a minute.
Okay, I might ask you to show it in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So what else do you have going back toward the back of the boat?
This is a whisker pole that helps me to pull out the forward sail, so particularly when the wind is right behind, so it actually helps to keep the sails inflated. This is called dodger, so it helps to dodge the spray.
Okay.
And here's a cockpit.
Okay. What do you have in the cockpit?
In the cockpit I have a couple of more berths, if you like. They're long enough to sleep on them, but kind of narrow. So here's the helm that has a place for instruments, engine controls, autopilot. That's pretty much it. I have 2 chart plotters, autopilot. Right here I have a wind instrument and depth sounder. So actually I have 2 depth sounders. So one is built in this, and one is right here. So
Okay.
I can turn them on.
Yeah, turn it on.
So right now it shows nothing, and it starts showing the wind speed and the direction, and it shows the depth and a knot meter, so that shows the speed through water.
Okay, when boat is going, all right.
Yeah.
And talk us about all this constructions over here with all the ropes.
So this is the winch that helps to power the rope when the human power is not enough. So I have a winch handle, and I can actually turn it like this,
Okay.
using the winch handle. So this is the rope clutches that stop ropes from actually going out. So I can actually pull them, and I can tighten up, or I can pull them up like this and let them go, or pull them down and they will lock, and then I tighten up.
So it pretty much helps you to control all the sails just alone,
Right.
by yourself. All right,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Okay, so let me move, and also before we'll get into the boat, so you also have kind of this part which I like to call canopy, but what's the proper
It's
name?
called bimini.
Bimini. All right, okay,
And it's,
bimini.
essentially a roof that stands all the way until the dodger.
All right.
So when it's raining, I can, or too much sun, I can actually cover it completely. And if it's raining, I have actually windows made that I can make with the same material as this. It's
Okay.
vinyl windows, so I can actually wrap around and get almost no rain inside.
Ilya is going to continue his talk about the boat. So we were discussing cockpit, what he has on the cockpit, and now he's going to talk to us and show us what he has under this seat at the back
Well,
of the
before
boat.
we get to the seat, I'll show what I have right here under this cover.
All right.
I have a 17-gallon fuel tank, and I have another one on the other side, so I have 35 gallons total.
All right.
34.
And that's a gas, right? That's not
That's
diesel.
gas, yeah, it's not
All right.
diesel.
Okay. And you use it for?
For the main motor that is under the seat, actually behind it.
Okay.
There. So that's the access. And then I have 70 horsepower Suzuki swim ladder attached there, water hose, fuel tank, fuel filters and water separator right there, so keep the fuel clean. Some extra gas for the dinghy.
Okay. And yeah, for the dinghy, let me actually show briefly the dinghy. So dinghy is the boat which is used to get from the sailboat to the shore, which we don't need to do right now in the marina, but when we're staying somewhere on an anchor, that's the boat we use to get to the shore. All right, okay. So yeah, show us.
Oh, the stern tie.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this yellow rope right there is called stern tie.
No, stay in it.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the used for the anchoring, particularly in Canada. And when you drop the anchor, and so prevent the boat from swinging, you attach it to some kind of object on the shore. So to fix the boat, and that way actually more boats can actually fit in the same anchorage.
Okay,
it's
so
very common in Canada, in BC particularly.
okay, so you hold it in place using anchor in the front and this stern
And stern goes to the tree or
to the shore. Okay.
some kind of steady object
Okay.
on the shore.
Okay. Okay, talk us about what you have over here. That's controls, or how you call it? Helm?
Controls are right here.
All right.
So I have a small chart rotor right here. Autopilot, VHF radio, and another sounder and chart rotor.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And the light.
And the light for the boat. Okay, yeah, I see the blue light coming on. All right, okay. Okay, thank you for the tour. Thank you for the tour.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.